For Turd Podcast, episode 90, Lamar, Baby Oopsie, part 2.
We are back to little baby dolls killing people, and I am excited.
And we left off on part 1 in a pretty good spot. Like, it was just starting to take off, let's say.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And this movie did take off quite a bit.
Bruh. I feel like there's another movie I can't think of that is kind of like, your protagonist is a good person, but they get kind of that like little taste of, I can be evil. They definitely went the evil route.
Yeah.
And some things happened, some things that surprised me. And I was like, I kind of like this movie. And I think this is why I like this movie, Joe, because I'm not a huge horror fan, but I do like horror comedy.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of horror movies, they're just like, oh, we're running from this person. This one, it does not take itself too seriously. I mean, it's a freaking baby that cusses and kills people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What they did well with the Sybil character is they made it seem like she was this kind of like downtrodden type of person that's, life kind of sucks a little bit and whatnot, but there's something dark going on in there at the same time. And then that came full circle in this movie because Baby Oopsie kind of corrupts her a little bit.
Yes, I like the corruption part because, now it was the part where it's like, Baby Oopsie is kind of giving her like this, like, I'm in charge type of thing. Yeah. It used to be Baby Oopsie was just doing it for her. Now it's like, oh, no. I kill who I want. You just help me, get rid of the body so you don't get in trouble. So I like that aspect of it.
There's a twist at the end. We won't spoil it because you kind of need to see it. I like the twist. It's actually really good, and it sets up a broader universe to continue with these demonic toys and everything.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
And if you remember, like the first part of it, it kind of hints at it. But it's like that clicking moment. You're like, oh, this makes sense. This is why this is happening and everything like that. So this movie, it wasn't just, of course, maybe I sound sick, but the whole baby killing people is, funny to me. But it is, like you said, more to it. So I don't know. Maybe they will go. And it ends on a point where, we don't know what's going to happen. This could open up the doors for, who knows, maybe some more toys or something like that, killing people and everything like that. So,
yeah, I mean, the way they left it off, I mean, not only just continuing with Baby Oopsie, it's like you can continue back with the Demonic Toys series.
Yes.
Again, this definitely opened up the door for them to continue to making a variety of killer toys, which is something apparently that you enjoy.
I think it's funny. Like all these other movies, like, you have Jason and Freddy, and I get it. Like, like Freddy makes jokes too, but this one, it's just like, it doesn't take itself seriously. It's that dark humor. And so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as a whole, and especially the half kind of like rounded out how much I liked it. So
yeah, the kills in the movie, they're like not super over the top, but they're done in a kind of a funny way. I like the way they did. There was one scene where Baby Oopsie was just attacking someone, and they just basically just put the puppet on the back of the guy's back, and he was running around. I thought that was funny. That got me.
Because I think a lot of movies and a lot of horror fans are like, these movies aren't scary. They're just gore fests.
Right.
And I feel like this one is kind of leading more to like the scare fest, a little bit more comedy. So it's not like you're seeing intestines. It's just like some crazy stuff that is happening.
Yeah, it's a little bit leaning a little bit more towards the slapstick almost, Yes. But it's fun. And then what they did well also with the Sybil character, she does have a good arc. When you talk about, the hero's journey.
Yes.
How she started in the first movie, where she went in the second movie, and how she ended up. But then went another direction. So they did a lot with that character. That's really well. I wonder if they're going to bring her back.
I think they can bring her back. I think they have that, opening to do that. just how the way, because we want people to see how this ends. You got to see like everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, this does open up something where it's like, okay, they can continue this on. Like you said, with more of the demonic toys, I think they could do it.
Yeah, and shout out to the actress that plays her because she did she was into it.
Yeah, and I think they went for, not the typical person you would hire for like this role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she really fits the character. I feel like I said this the last time. The whole setting kind of fits everything. Like what was it in Cleveland that they shot this?
Yeah, the Full Moon Manor, the new
Full Moon Manor.
Yeah.
So you never know. They might still use this, place, or they might just start shooting in different places you wouldn't see horror. So.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting going forward now that they have the Full Moon Manor. How many of their movies are going to shoot over there, and how many different ways can they change it to make it look like different things?
Yes.
So, what's the overall rating now that we've seen both parts?
For me, there was a little slowdown. I would give this a 4.5. Like I said, I'm not a big horror person, but I did like this movie as a whole. I think it works as a whole. And I would like to see more of this baby, in particular, killing people, because I think it's hilarious and it's dark humor. So I give it a 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much near it. I'm 4 out of 5. And I enjoyed it. It's solid. It's fun. It's got some, like you said, the good humor here and there and stuff. The only critique that I had really is the same critique I had with the first part. The doll itself doesn't look as good as the doll used to look.
Yeah, maybe they might change that in the future. You never know. Because if this is successful, then they might just put more money, I don't know, like CGI or maybe even practical effects. So
yeah, the old doll from the original series, going back and watching that, and I say, oh, I kind of miss the way it used to look. But
yeah,
that's just kind of like nitpicky. But the rest of the movie is a lot of fun.
Yes, it is.
And apparently they have a video game coming out. I saw that in the end credits. So I'm not sure if it was the Puppet Master game or maybe the Demonic Toys game. I'm not sure, but just real quick in the end credits, I saw it fly through like coming soon video game.
Yeah.
So we might have to do a Perfect Turd video game review pretty soon. Who knows?
I'm down for that. Yeah.
Anyways, I guess that's wraps this one up then. Baby Oopsie Part 2. Peace.
Deuces.